My new Galaxy S8 Plus finally arrived, and along with it, the new Gear VR that comes with the wireless remote. I got that because I pre-ordered it from Samsung directly on their site, and you get that for free when you do that, so that's kind of cool. But as is the protocol here on the internet, whenever you get a new piece of technology, figured I might as well do a quick rundown of the specs and an unboxing. First up, we have the boxes. Let's get started with the Gear VR first. So first we have the headset itself, which we'll get to in a minute. Behind that we have all of our components neatly in a small box. Opening that up, we have the paperwork that people like us just don't read. Underneath that we have straps for holding the thing onto your face. One connects to either side of the headset like so, and then there is a top one that velcros to the back of that and has a hook that, after fighting with it for quite some time, will eventually look like this. There's a micro USB adapter for the headset to use other phones, as well as a micro USB to USB-C adapter. We also have the remote, which is the bigger deal here really for this headset because it allows you to have a much more natural interaction with the things that you're doing in VR. The remote has a D-pad on top, a trigger underneath, and a back and home button, and a plus and minus rocker as well. The remote comes with its own tassel to hold it to your wrist so you don't actually chuck it at a friend. It also kindly comes with 2 batteries so you don't have to go out and buy them. Which brings us to the headset itself, which looks similar, albeit sleeker, to the original Gear VR and has this soft foam around the edges. It also has a USB-C mount already in it, and you can slide the S8 or S8 Plus onto that and then snap it in to get started. Speaking of, now for the S8 Plus. First, we can peel off the sleeve and open the box to reveal more paperwork that people like us just don't read. Underneath that, we have the phone, which we'll get to in a second. Behind that, there is a SIM card, just in case you don't have one, I guess. And under that is a packet with our SIM card removal tool, and inside that is yet more paperwork that people like us just don't read. We also have the charger, which is Quick Charge 3.0 compatible and is paired with a USB to USB-C cable for charging and plugging the phone into your computer when needed. We also have the adapter Samsung likes to include with their phones nowadays that allows you to plug the cable into another phone to transfer your data from it using their app. There's also a micro USB to USB-C adapter for, I don't know, using older chargers? No clue. It also comes with the highly praised AKG headphones instead of generic ones that apparently sound better and also have this braided cord to make them less likely to get knotted up in your pocket, like mine always do. And they also have different earpiece coverings for those of us with not so average ear holes, which is nice. Which brings us, finally, to the phone. Now the S8 Plus is essentially identical to the S8 in specs besides the 6.2-inch larger screen compared to the 5.8-inch screen on the S8 and the fact that it has a 3500 mAh battery versus the 3000 mAh battery in the S8. The screen itself is a Super AMOLED that has a resolution of 1440 by 2960. The odd ratio there is due to the 18.5 by 9 ratio that Samsung used, which of course is 0.5 more than the LG G6's 18 by 9 ratio. But regardless, it makes for a slimmer phone without losing the screen real estate, just like the G6. I have to admit, the S8 Plus, even being the bigger of the two between it and the S8, still feels a lot smaller than I thought it would. It also is almost basically the same size, roughly the same size as the S7 Edge was, the original, but just has more screen, which is kind of cool. I have the black model as my OCD likes the fact that the black matches the front, and it has a nice gloss to it that kind of makes it feel a little bit like holding a thick piece of glass. On the left side, we have the volume rocker and Bixby button that calls up Samsung's new virtual assistant, and on the other side we have just the power button. The top has our SIM card tray that also has our micro SD card slot inside, while the bottom has our speaker, USB-C port, and headphone jack. Which brings us to the back with its 12 megapixel f1.7 aperture camera with optical stabilization and phase detection autofocus. Next to that, we have our controversially odd placement of the fingerprint scanner, which Samsung probably expects you to rarely use thanks to what's on the front at the top, which is their iris scanner as well as their 8 megapixel camera with facial recognition, which both can be used to unlock the phone. Powering the device is a Snapdragon 835 processor and 4 gigs of RAM. Qi wireless charging is built into some models. This AT&T model, for example, has it, but other markets around the world may not. And it also has Bluetooth 5.0. On the software side, it's running Android 7.0 and Samsung's TouchWiz UI on top. There you go, quick unboxing and spec rundown of the S8 Plus and also the Gear VR headset that comes with it. If you guys enjoyed this though, please thumbs up it or share it, it's greatly appreciated. If you want more videos like this, check out my channel. I have a link floating around here somewhere. If you like what you see there, please subscribe. Also, I just relaunched my blog that's been going on for about 10 years now. So if you're into tech news, other tutorials that might not make it to video, as well as other things that are happening in the industry, please click the link below to be taken to that and check it out and let me know what you guys think. It's kind of me restarting a passion project, and I'm kind of nervous / excited about it. Also, let me know what you guys think in the comments below of the S8 Plus, the S8, this video. Should I do more unboxings? Give me some suggestions in general, what you'd like to see on the channel. Always like to hear from you guys. And as always, thanks for watching.